Hi everyone, it's Mitch. It is Monday, November 5th, 2018, here with your free live show. Of course, we're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Just giving out free picks. It's what we do. I know my flight is at 8:02 West Coast time tomorrow. So let me see when my layover is. It's gonna have to, what we'll do? We'll do it an hour early. We'll do the show an hour early. Tomorrow's show, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And I know it's the start of college basketball and stuff, so we'll figure something out. Maybe I'll do one show at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and then one show I'll do from San Francisco on my changeover of planes. Let me just take a look at exactly what my plane schedule is tomorrow. We'll figure it out, but yeah, some days we gotta just do what we gotta do. So I'll do the Facebook show at 10 o'clock, and then Eastern, and then I'll do the YouTube show at 1 o'clock Eastern time. Okay, so Facebook at 10 o'clock live tomorrow, YouTube at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And no, we're not going to go to 2 live shows every day. I know that'll be the next question. Well, maybe we'll do 2 live shows every day, right? Now that everybody else is starting to do live shows and video, we'll do 2. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be the same picks on both shows. I have no idea. Because tomorrow's an interesting day, right? We have 4 NBA games, 2 college football games. Got NHL, and of course, a little sport called college basketball, which we have dominated over the years. But, of course, do at least 3 free picks on each of those shows. It might be the same picks. I don't know. I really don't know. But, of course, we do 3 free picks every single day. Our best bets over at sportschatexperts.com, as well as sportschatplace.com premium plus. It's weird because the camera's on an angle. I got a new tripod for the Facebook show. So, you guys notice it's a way better camera angle than we've had in the past. I used to have books and stuff on top of, like, I don't know where the old tripod is. Here it is. Here's the old tripod we used to use for the Facebook show. It was this, and then I would put the camera, it screws into the top here. But on, now we're using a different tripod. It seems to be just slightly bigger, but it really makes a big difference. Yeah, really, it's not much, it's not any taller at all. This is weird. Just a couple inches. I don't know, maybe the camera likes it better. Anyways, now I got this in my hand, I'm gonna start bending it around, right? Messing with it. Anyways. Ooh, I think it felt like something broke there. Anyways, I think this afternoon my wife was talking about going to see that Queen movie. Anyone see that movie yet? Bohemian Rhapsody? Is it any good? Because my wife is talking about going to it this afternoon. Of course, we got free picks at Sports Shop Place every single game, every single day. We did the first podcast last night. First podcast of the week for college football, NFL, NBA, college basketball, and a little Monday Night Football. So hopefully you guys subscribe to our podcast. It's called Sports Pack Info. Max is saying the actor deserves the Oscar for his lead role in that movie. So there you have it. But how was the movie overall? It was good? Everyone I know loves it, is what they're saying about the Queen movie. So we will have to check it out. I think today's the day for me. So it'll be Monday Night Football, NBA basketball, Bohemian Rhapsody. Maybe I'll talk about it tomorrow on my 2 road shows. Of course, our best bet's always over at sportschatexperts.com and sportschatplace.com, premium plus. Yesterday on the live show here, I'd say our picks were not so good, but actually our premium picks were really good yesterday. It was a short card, but we definitely did some damage with it. back on the YouTube watch page. Okay, we're about 5 minutes in, so let's look at this Monday Night Football game. We got the Titans against the Cowboys. We have one of the lowest totals that you'll see this year in NFL. I mean, we've seen some low totals, but both these teams kind of having trouble moving the football. And two teams with pretty serious running backs. Derrick Henry, real good running back on the Titans, and of course Ezekiel Elliott for the Cowboys, who this guy celebrates a 6-yard run like no one's business, right? I mean, this guy, for a team that stinks and for a team that has no offense, this guy certainly loves to draw attention to himself, especially with how much money he makes, which has been unbelievable, But anyways, I just think that the total, the books are begging you to take the over here, putting it at 40. But in that Chargers Titans game, it was 39 points, right, 20-19, and the Titans, that 1 point loss to the Chargers looks better and better every day, right? But I think we take the over here. It's just a lean. I don't know if I'm even going to play it myself, but it's a lean to the over in this one. I think that, like I said, a lot of mucking around. The Titans receivers have just dropped so many passes. I mean, they stink. Like when you're a kid and you play like out in the out in the yard with all your friends and the whole neighborhood comes out and plays football. You're drawing up the plays, doing this stuff, right? You do one of these, right? I'm gonna do this, and whatever. And it was just throw it to me, throw it to me, throw it to me. It's like, man, just somebody catch it, for the Titans. Just somebody catch one. Let's just see somebody catch one. Marcus Mariota, when he was drafted second overall, Jameis Winston was the number 1 overall pick that year. A lot of people thought that Winston was far and above the better quarterback, but right now it's I'd have to say Mariota is just the better quarterback and certainly a class act and just all those kind of good things. But as Al is saying, I think the state of the NFL where first downs are celebrated like winning the championship it ruins the game. It absolutely ruins the game. I think when you win something, when you win the game, when you maybe score a big touchdown or even make a really big play, I think that's something to be happy about. But these celebrations of first downs is just pathetic. I mean, you're making $15 million a year. I think getting 4 yards on a run, maybe that's expected. It's an expected thing. It's not really not a lot. It's just, it's expected. It's not something that's a major accomplishment. But anyways, I'm going to take the over in that Titans-Dallas game. Maybe we get some overtime or something because we might need it to get this total over the top. Anyways, we're here every day with 3 free picks. Going to see the Queen movie today. At least my wife wants to go see it. There's a 12:35 showing, so this afternoon I think that's where I might be. Got some good reviews on the movie here so far from everyone saying that they like it, that has seen it, and everyone said they've heard nothing but good things about it. So I'm hoping to do that, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be agreeing with all of you. Kind of like Hamilton, the musical. When I was in New York on that New York trip, I went to go see Hamilton, and I'd never really, I don't go to a lot of plays, let's face it. I mean, my wife tolerates, me watching, 2,600 baseball games a year and, 300 football, 400 football games a year, maybe more than that, how many college basketball games and all that stuff. So about once a year, or twice a year, I have to go to like a play or a show or something. And normally I can get away with this being like a comedian or something, like Jim Gaffigan you go see or whatever, and that I'm taken care of, right? I'm good to go. But this year it was Hamilton. We are going to see Jim Gaffigan at Caesars at the end of the month, but it was Hamilton this year on Broadway, and I have to say it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome, and I think if you have the opportunity to see it, it's a must. But anyways, speaking of must, let's get to another pick. I don't know how I got on Hamilton. Guess that Queen movie. I got my tickets to Hamilton. I bought the tickets 10 months in advance. That's how I got tickets. I got tickets 10 months in advance. The face value was like $500 a ticket. And I got them 10 months in advance. That's how I got them. Online. So a little bit of planning and went a long way. I think every time my wife gets mad at me, or I do something that pisses her off, which is, every 20, 25 minutes or so, I get to bring up, hey, but we went to Hamilton, right? And it's good. But anyways, let's get to another free pick. We got the New York Knicks taking on the Chicago Bulls, and the Bulls hitting three-pointers at 38.5% this season so far, really lighting it up, while the Knicks hitting 47.6% of their shots from the floor. The Knicks are actually hitting 44% of their shots from the floor. The Bulls hitting 45.8. So the Bulls' offense is really way better than the Knicks, and same thing defensively. The Bulls are better defensively, but the Knicks 3-7 straight up this season. Really, they seem to get a lot more respect than that of a 3-7 team. 6-3 against the number, but the Bulls sneaky 6-4 against the number. This is a lousy game and two bad teams. You know what? I'm going to take the points in the Chicago Bulls. Probably a death wish, but what the hell. I'm going to guess that not a lot of people are going to be with me on the Bulls, and that's going to make me feel a little bit better about this pick. I'll take the Chicago Bulls, and that'll be my second pick for today's show. Of course, our best bet's always over at sportschatexperts.com. And, of course, that's best bets from myself and some of the other top handicappers in the world today. We have some cappers, I have to say, at Sports Chat Experts. Normally, I don't beat the drum here on Sports Chat Experts and and the cappers and everything there. But I have to say, we've had Sports Chat Experts for quite some time, and of course, it's picks and parlays, same cappers. But I haven't seen winning percentage numbers that we've seen from our top cappers over the last 30 days like this month. Like the last 30 days, and this year in general. Like Scott Rickenbach, Sean Higgs, gigantic returns. Basically, if you bet all of Rickenbach's plays this month, you made a unit a day, which is remarkable. That you just don't see it. I think you did even better than that, which is remarkable. Nobody does that. People might, go in the Facebook group and say, I hit 70% winners. But when we start to see their picks, it's more like they hit 17% winners, right? But, at other sites, they talk about, these big winning percentages and things like that. But what do they never show us? The picks, right? They never show us the picks they made. And what they do is they say, well, this pick is, my 100-unit pick. So it's, it's like, it's their 5-unit pick, they lose that. Then they have their 10-unit pick, right? To try and get even, they lose that. So now they're down 15 units. So the next day they have a 20-unit pick. Now they're down 35 units. And then all of a sudden they have their 100-unit pick. They hit it. And I'm up 65 units for the pick, but they're 1-5. At Sports Chat Experts, everything counts the same. Whether it's our 5-star play, 10-star play, 100-star play, 8 million play, everything counts the same. It's a win and a loss, and whatever the VIG was on that on money line plays, whatever the money line is, that counts in that total. So when you see someone ring up those numbers like you've seen the cappers at Sports Chat Experts do this month, that is what you call frickin' unbelievable. These are like, pie in the sky numbers. But anyways, let's get to another free pick here. Got the Utah Jazz here at home against the Toronto Raptors. And Jazz have not been playing exceptionally well. They looked really good to start the season, 4-5, and they're 4-5 against the number. Meanwhile, the Raptors were lights out to start the season as well. And they are lights out when you look at their straight-up record. They are 9-1 straight up, but they were a cover machine in the early games. Now they're just 5-5 against the number. Both these teams, as the NBA has been this season, over city, you know. The Raptors shooting 48.5% from the floor. The Jazz shooting 46.4%, but Utah shooting 35.8% beyond the three-point arc, and I always like that in today's NBA. I think that the edge here, I think, you know, even though the Raptors are playing the better basketball, I think Utah at home in that altitude. I think the Raptors 9-1. It's a great start. They're not going to win them all. They're not going to be like, you know, a 5-loss team or anything. But you know, the Raptors coming off of a game last night. I like the I like the Jazz here. I'm going to take my 1 point along with the Utah Jazz. Yeah, a lot of comments about the shot clock and things like that, and it's definitely changed the game. But I think, you know, the rules in general, and I think what also has changed the name. I think what also has changed the game is that you know, the way the Warriors play basketball. I think when you see Steph Curry shooting threes before the game from the you know, from the tunnel, I think that's changed the game too. I think you see a lot more guys taking threes, and you know, you see a team like Sacramento where basically all they do is take threes, right? I don't even think they shoot regular shots anymore in Sacramento. But anyways, those are our 3 picks for today. Plus, we talked about some movies and, you know, how much we hate NFL celebrations of first downs. And how about Thomas with the cell phone? I mean, we've seen that before. You know, it's like, do something, you know, like take out a can of shaving cream and write "Go Saints" in the end zone or something, right? Do something different. Silly string, you know, all kinds of things you could do, especially New Orleans. Mardi Gras, you got confetti, you know, beads, right? You could throw beads, all kinds of things you could have done. Same old tired cell phone act. And I mean, at a point in the game where really it was just, I always recap, and that's what I was getting to. But anyways, took the over in the Monday Night Football game. We took the Chicago Bulls plus 3 points, and we took the Utah Jazz plus 1. That was our 3 free picks for today. Of course, I got 3 NBA picks in the premium area and at Sports Chat Experts. And like I said, some cappers over there at Sports Chat Experts lighting it up. So be sure to hop on board. Anyways, this is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have an awesome day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Remember, it's 2 shows tomorrow. Facebook show will be at 10 a.m. Eastern time. That's going to be from Las Vegas Airport. And then we're going to do the YouTube live show at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And that one's going to be from the San Francisco Airport. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day. Study up, guys. College basketball starts tomorrow.